Hi there, I'm Mike Doenges, Mayor of Rutland City. I wanted to reach out to you today and tell you about what we've got going on in the city of Rutland and maybe share a little bit about myself too. I've been mayor for about 2 years now, and we're coming up on town meeting day, Tuesday, March 4th. And I am running for re-election. And in that process, it's given me the time to kind of pause and look back on all of the work that we've put in over the last 2 years and look at the momentum that we have in place now. As we look at the efforts that we've made, there are 3 key things that really stick out that I've heard from voters and taxpayers alike throughout the 2 years I've been in office. The first one is affordability. Rutland, although a smaller town in Vermont, is not as affordable as others. And that's really hard for some people to be able to adjust and live in a community where costs continue to rise. So we've made really big steps in long-term and short-term cost-cutting efforts to try to make Rutland more affordable. And this year, you'll see a capital improvement program that allow us to focus different dollars, not property taxpayer dollars, but 1% revenue on projects that need to be done in the city. One of those things is $500,000 towards streets and sidewalks. Those are 2 things I hear about all the time that people really want to see improved. And we're able to do that without increasing the tax rate, and that's a really big deal. There are other initiatives we made in the affordability space that I could go into some detail, but there's a lot. So what I'll say is we understand the concern and the pain that people feel on their wallets when they get that tax bill, and we're aware of it, and we're constantly trying to make it better for you every day. Public safety is another big one. In the public safety space, Rutland has seen increasing crime rates for many years. And while efforts in the past have tried to stem or stabilize those rates, it hasn't helped in the way that we all wish it would. You know, I hear all the time, this is happening all over the country, but that doesn't make it any better that it's happening in Rutland. Rutland used to be the place you would go because it didn't have those problems. And now it's one of those places like almost any other community. So what do we need to do? Well, we've put some real effort into changing legislation to hold bad actors accountable for those bad actions, and it's working. We've seen our petty theft and we've seen our retail theft crime rates drop. We've seen people get charged for entering vehicles without permission. Those are 2 new laws that we put on the books through the state in the past year, and we've got 2 more that are in Montpelier right now working towards reducing drug sales in the city by increasing penalties for those that are dealing. And that's real work that's getting done by the city administration, by the Board of Aldermen, and by our legislature. I think the last thing that I hear all the time, right? Affordability, public safety, but people still want Rutland to grow. And the growth actually ties back into those 2 as well. Rutland is a city that is built for 30,000 people. We have the roads, the wastewater, the stormwater, the freshwater infrastructure, a police and fire department, enough to sustain a city for 30,000, but there's only 16,000 that are living here. And those 16,000 carry that weight on their backs every single day. And the only way we can reduce that weight for those core services is to divvy up the load just like you would in any situation. So we need more people here. Rutland needs to grow. We need more businesses feeding into our economy, reducing the tax rate for the property taxpayer. We need more houses so that people are living here and participating in the city economy as well. So while we look at this growth mentality, we focus primarily on housing. That seems to be where our gap is right now, like much of the rest of the country. And we've really put the effort in to work towards housing initiatives that will bring dollars to Rutland without increasing taxes and draw families here to come and live and play and work in our community. And it's working. We set a goal of 1,000 new housing units in 5 years, and we're starting to see the effects of that already, with 26 units going in the top of the new hotel that's going to be downtown, an additional 6 to 8 units in different areas. It's all growing. It may be going a little slow right now, but we've got that momentum, and I'm so excited. Listen, Tuesday, March 4th is town meeting day, and there's a lot of momentum right now. And if you want to maintain that momentum, the critical thing that you need to do is go and vote. I hope that you'll join me on Tuesday, March 4th at town meeting day to vote for your mayor, your board of aldermen, your school board candidates, and some of the initiatives that we've put forth in the city in the past 2 years. So join me on Tuesday, March 4th, town meeting day, and we'll see you there.